Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Nolan Traore. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And the basket by Kamare. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Off target from the wing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From deep. KD on the wing. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Durant with the steal. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Klingon pulls it down. Pass to Thibault. They get a hand on it. Over in the corner, Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün with the rebound. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Lillard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Holiday goes in. He gets that one.
Muscly through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Now Lillard, following Durant's three-point attempt. With the teardrop. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Here's Kamare. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
They set the screen. 2 points. That one goes.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Lillard. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's VanVleet. Durant, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark. To the right side. Cameron. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. At the elbow, it's Şengün. Back to Thompson. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish Shaq, say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Thomas. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Lillard outside. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Back to Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Now Henderson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Avdia off the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Smith outside. Back to Thomas. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Smith.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Sharp with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Shot from the top of the key. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside, Avdia. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant. Look at those ups.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Here's Sharp. Takes it inside. Comes up empty down low.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Rockets leading by 6. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Thomas got his second bucket tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Henderson right side. It's Henderson on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here's Reddish. Nothing on the board. Pass to Thomas. Here's Okogie. Over Williams. Okogie misses. Sharp on the wing. They get it back. Williams. And that one is good. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far? Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys are tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Oh, that will energize his teammates, going right at the defender and throwing it down.
Here's Thomas after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Drills it from outside. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Henderson looking it over. Sweet move. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Smith outside. The 3 ball. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Smith's got 8 here in the quarter.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
There's the steal. Houston moving it around. The 3 from Thomas. Rebound by Williams.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Thompson following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. A deep 3 from Durant. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Here's Sharp. And he drives in. Misses from short range. Thompson with it. Now Henderson defending. And here is Şengün. He has yet to score. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And here's the fast break. Here's Avdija. Count that one. Avdija got his first points in this one.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Trailblazers. Van Vliet with it. Lillard picks him up. Thompson misses. Trailblazers trailed by 12. Stolen by Durant. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's KD. Using his length inside. Durant. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Pass to Kamare. The Rockets pull it in, and it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's KD for three. And the three ball is good. Durant's got 11 points.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Now Kamara. 6 to shoot. Back to Lillard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Rockets ball.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's dead time, Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
KD with it. 11 points in the game. The rebound by Holiday. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Now, here's Şengün. After the miss from KD. Over Thibault. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Lillard outside. To end the run. Rockets with the rebound. Van Vliet with it. Lillard picks him up. Right side Durant. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Durant for three. That's not going to go for him. It's his sixth miss. He's 5 for 11.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard into the lane, and Thompson sends it back. Şengün with a wide open look, and Klingon pulls it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Timeout charge. Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers. Make some noise for your Trailblazers Steph team.
A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by Lillard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's Thomas. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense, first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And it's Sharp missing. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Rockets. There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Houston leading by 19. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Clock at 6. Here, the step back. Avdia with the rebound. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Houston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here is Holiday. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good D by Thompson. And here is Van Vliet. Fires top of the key. Connects, the jumper drops. Durant got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets. Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Şengün with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thompson outside. Over Lillard. Van Vliet outside. The high post shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Back to Kamara. Over Eason. Portland no good that time either.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Thompson from long range. And Portland has possession. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Frank, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between...
Nice!
Look at that.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Lillard outside. And stolen by Şengün.
Hey, yo, right here.
Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Lillard misses.
And that miss makes him 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to KD. High post, Şengün. Out to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 8 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Lillard. Outside Holiday. Over Durant. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
KD, that's for 2. And Clingan pulls it down. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Shoots over Van Vliet. Lillard misses.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
The 15-footer. The Rockets pull it in.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Back to Thomas. Pulls up on the elbow. Second chance effort. Here's Şengün. Pass to Thomas. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 11 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Lillard bounce pass. Outside Holiday. Thomas with the steal. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Şengün. And Holiday throws it down.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Your Blazers Ferdinand Drew is here to hype you up. Just come on, man.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Blazers breaker dance crew.
Here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Williams.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Outside, Avdia. Henderson for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Stolen by Henderson. From downtown. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And finished off by Avdia.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Stolen by Henderson. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And Thomas, here we go. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 13.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
From past the arc. And it's Sharp missing. .102 left in the third. Upside Thomas. Free throw line jump shot. Good work there as it goes. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Short, that's good.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Pass to Thomas. Screen by Smith. Cam Thomas, and that's good. Thomas got 10 points in just the second half.
And he was non-existent from three in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Here's Henderson. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. The wing jumper off target.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, running away with this one. And we're just... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Portland again missing. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. For three, Okogie bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
20 feet out. And Houston again with the bucket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Rebound by Smith. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Thomas. Portland grabs the miss. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Henderson. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Fades back. A nice shot by Katie. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Williams. The Blazers on offense. Pass to Avdia. Portland no good that time either. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Here's Katie. He's covered by Grant. Puts the move on. And Katie finishes inside. Durant's got 24.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Avdia can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Down low. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now VanVleet. Eason, the screen. Shoots the 3. Tries again. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
On the wing, Thompson. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Sharp with it. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high. Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Going out now.
And the Rockets making a change here.
Your Blazer dancer.
Portland on defense. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Benton's got his first bucket in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Henderson outside. Pass to Wood. Back to Henderson. Going inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And it's Sharp missing. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Shepard. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Smith launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Smith. It's stolen by Shepard. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
chicken, Rob De Niro. She took on and she can't